Hello Aries, it's Dr. V. Welcome back to my channel. Here is your reading for June 2020. Your romance reading for June 2020. Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, comments, and shares. I appreciate you being here. And I also wanted to remind you that not all readings will resonate with every person out there, so please be sure to check your moon and Venus sign. Or listen to all three, as it will give you the most complete and comprehensive reading. All right, let's go ahead and see what's in store for you. Overall energy of your love situation, Ace of Cups, new beginnings, love. So yeah, you're about to have some overflow, some emotional abundance, a fresh new start in love. I love that, right? Who doesn't need or want a fresh new start in love? And yours is coming, right? This is a really beautiful energy to see. It's like your cup runneth over, your cup overflows. Whatever you've dealt with in the past that was, maybe not the most fulfilling, or maybe didn't offer the most abundance and overflow, that energy is moving now, and you're moving into a space of having more than enough. That's really what abundance is, and prosperity is literally about having more than enough, and you're moving into that. Like, your love life is heading into a direction where it's overflow, where you're also giving from the overflow. A lot of times people make the mistake of in terms of relationships, in trying to give from an empty cup, and you've been really working on filling your own cup so that you're giving from a full cup instead of an empty cup. The challenges of your situation is that you're still on your way to your destination. Like, there's still some things and some growth that you're going through. If you look at this card closely, you see all the haters in the background that are like trying to stop this person's progress. And so you still have that kind of energy that you're having to overcome, that you have to stay focused, you have to stay on track. Like, you can't let the haters and the people who want to cause you harm have any power. You have to just stay focused, stay in your lane, and continue going ahead. There will be people, as you leave behind the past, that don't necessarily want you to move forward, and has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and their discomfort with you taking back your power and moving ahead. In the recent past, you had some things to celebrate, right? This joy. This could also be the three, it could be that you were involved in a third party situation, or maybe you had a lover or a partner who cheated, or they had a side person, or they didn't tell you the truth. Like, there could be that type of energy as well, and that's what is actually feeling more resonant, that there was some kind of that they didn't act right. Someone in your past didn't act right, and they didn't treat you well. And that may be some of the things that you're still having to overcome. For some of you, it really is about entering, that you've already begun in the past to celebrate and to find some joy and to find some goodness in life. For most of you, it's coming out of this harmful third party kind of energy, where you had to heal and recover, because any kind of third party can be really difficult and disheartening, and hard to handle, and hard to just the energy itself is just hard to deal with when you have to overcome somebody who lied or cheated and wasn't completely honest with you. The overall purpose of what you've been going through is this Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning, right? Again, another new beginning. So it's two aces. But the wands are based on spirituality and passion. It's about being in the space of feeling more inspired, like divinely inspired, divine inspiration, that kind of energy. And the purpose of what has gone on and why you've gotten to this place, and why. So a lot of times when we go through difficult times, we might ask Spirit, like, why did you let this happen? And this is really about a fresh start again with spiritual influences. It's also, of course, a phallic symbol resembling, an erect member. Um, but this is also about having us as a connection, getting into a space, finding someone, a partner with whom you share love and chemistry. It's not just one or the other. A lot of times people will take like love, right, and sacrifice, or like stability. They'll like, well, we have all the pentacles, we just don't have any passion. Um, you're looking for something else, and spirit's looking for something for you that's more spiritually inspired, that it's more of a spiritual soul connection, but also that there's a lot of chemistry, and there's like sensuality and sexuality that feels alive and vibrant for you in your relationships. You don't have to settle. Too many of us get into that space where we think that we have to settle, that we can't have it all, that we can't have the money, we can't have money, love, and sexuality and spirituality. Like, we have to compromise. And this is saying, like, you don't have to compromise. You can have love, you can have chemistry, you can have passion, you can have financial stability, you can have it all, as long as you continue to hold out for it and work toward that. Oh my God, I'm totally not surprised to see this coming. The Knight of Pentacles in the future. This is a forward motion. This is the Knight of Pentacles is like someone who has a plan and a purpose and is working toward that. But what I'm really loving here is that we have cups, wands, and pentacles here. And so we're really seeing a lot. Like, if we have a sword pop up next, I wouldn't be surprised, because what I'm really getting is that what everything that has been going on and what you've been working through and what you've been learning has literally been about helping you to understand that you can have it all in love, in life, that you don't have to settle, you don't have to compromise on things that really matter to you. But in the future, what's coming for you is the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady progress, like the tortoise and the hare, right? The hare took off, went running, got exhausted, and fell asleep. The tortoise just kept going. And it was not fast, but it was methodical, and it was deliberate, and it was intentional. And so your life is going to continue moving forward. It may not be, lightning speed, but it is going forward, and it is moving in the direction that you want it to move in the way that you want it to be. You just have to keep focused and going forward. This could also represent a person. Okay. And pentacles are related to earth signs, and so it could very well be a person that is coming forward, and somebody who is intentional with their communication, with the steps forward, not somebody who plays games or is manipulative. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding. I can't even, like, I literally can't even. um, this is in the challenges or blocks position. I'm sorry, the blocks position, not challenges. The new beginning that you're looking for, because you have literally almost every ace, right? This is like a fresh start. I mean, it's like spiritually, it's like spirit is literally wiping the slate clean, and you're no longer having to deal with any lack or, not having enough. You're really, like, literally everything is starting over for you. It's like spirit has hit the Control Alt Delete button on your life, and everything wants to start over. Now, this is blocked right now, only because, and I'm getting this very clearly, it's not anything that, like, that, it's just timing.
Sorry, I can't do that right now.
I don't know why my watch just started talking, but okay. It's just timing. That's what it is. It's just having, it's just not time yet to move forward. That's what they're saying. It's like, it's, when the time is right, it will happen. So you just keep continuing doing what you're doing, and focus on what you're focusing on, without concern for what might be in the future. Just know that when it's time, it's like when a baby is born, right? When a baby is being delivered, once it's ready, you can't force it to happen before it's ready, and you can't stop it once it's going. And that's what's going to happen. Like, you're going to hit that moment where it's like, okay, it's just, here we go, and that's it, and that's the only thing. That's how it's going to happen. Nothing you can do to force it to happen sooner, and when it's time, you won't be able to stop it. So your significant other, which I love seeing, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is like, super sexy. It's like, again, that sexual attraction. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. Sexual attraction, chemistry, spiritual compatibility. This is like super charismatic. This is, you know, Bond, James Bond, like that kind of energy, like that's magnetic and around. It's like that kind of person that you just want to be around because they're so inspiring and magnetic and intriguing and um, yeah, it's beautiful. It's just this really powerful energy, but it's also a maturity. It's like someone who has some experience, someone who has their own life and their own energies and their own things that they're working on, and somebody who isn't going to be like, it's a mature masculine type of energy. And it doesn't necessarily, when I say masculine, doesn't necessarily mean like male, female. Energy is not specific to gender. It's literally just energy. And so this is someone who's like got the confidence, the drive, the power, the passion. um, it's very mature, very sexy, very fun. This is someone who's going to be like interested in going to art exhibits. Sorry about that, got an interruption. Art exhibits. They'll have more sophisticated tastes. They're going to be more refined. They're going to be probably older and incredibly charismatic. I really love it. Influences around you, wish fulfillment. Okay, so right now, the universe, the cosmos, your angels, your guides, your ancestors are like conspiring to bring this wish fulfillment. It's like it's about damn time for you to get the thing that you've been hoping for and the thing that you've been wanting, and they're working around the clock to make that happen. And so just realize that and accept the help, right? Ask for help. Say your prayers, say your affirmations, write down what it is that you want. Let the universe know exactly what it is that you're trying to that you want. Write it down, ask for it, because your wishes, it's like the universe is like your, and I don't want this to sound like, you can't take advantage of this, but it's almost like the universe is like in that Aladdin's the genie, your wish is my command kind of thing. As long as your wish is in alignment with the highest good of everybody involved, and it's not going to cause harm or be a stumbling block to people, like your wishes will be coming true, but as long as it's pure of intention. So you want to be really conscious about that. Advice from spirit: the moon. So the moon is like about tapping into that feminine energy, your divine feminine energy, your magnetism. Again, this is about you don't have to go out and do. That's what they're saying. That's what this wish fulfillment, your wish is my command kind of thing, is that all you have to do is become magnetic to your desires. That's what the moon energy is, very feminine magnetism type of energy, where you just um, put it out there and open yourself to receive it, as opposed to going out and chasing it. Going out and pursuing something is more of a masculine energy. Opening up to receive something is more of a feminine energy. And it feels like that's what you're learning right now, is how to just how to open and receive, and that you don't have to always be doing something, that it's not always about doing, that you're not okay, they just said that you're not a human doing, you're a human being. And so allow yourself to be, and allow yourself to pull in and to magnetize the things that you want by being clear of mind, clear of intention, clear of spirit, and trusting that the universe is on your side and is conspiring for your highest good. So, in this situation, the long-term potential is that whatever is going on, this, if whatever romantic relationship you're currently in or that you're bringing into your life, is going to shift your perception about things, because the hanged man is looking at things in a different light. So oftentimes people, especially people that have had negative experiences in love or who have had difficulties in love, will have these ideas, right? The hanged man, or have these ideas about love, where they're like, all people, like, this is how men are, or this is what relationships are like, or this is whatever. And oftentimes that's just birthed out of fear and out of lack and out of experiences, and then we tell ourselves stories about people. The person that you're calling into your experience is going to change that. They're going to kind of flip your world around and flip your perception on its head. Whereas before you were like, oh, all people are like this, or men are like this, or women are like this, or people are like this. You're going to be, this person's going to give you a different perspective. They're going to show you a new way of seeing things that you are going to understand that no, not all people behave in certain ways, and that that there are good people out there, and that you can have really powerful, vibrant connections with people who are mature and conscious and self-aware that you didn't really know was possible before. This person really is whatever, whoever it is for you, is going to be a game changer. It's going to open your eyes and open your heart to the potentialities and the power of authentic, loving connection. So I hope this reading was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Take care. Bye.